listen, who is Mitch, Mr. Demetrios Santaga?
Demetrio is my guardian angel, and he's my grandpa. He's my nono, and he was my best friend growing up till the day he passed away. He was my best friend, and he loved me a lot, and we both had the common interest of the music, and he was a big believer in me. He loved me, you know. He would I started when I was about 15 or 16. And he was a plumber, and so he would take me to the nightclubs, and he would say, "Listen, my grandson would love to come and sing here with your band," and they would say, "Your grandson's 16 years old. He's not coming in. It's not legal." And my grandfather would say, "Okay, listen, you let my grandson in. I will fix the toilets for you. I will go, and in your kitchen, I'll fix the hot water heater." And he would trade, and he would come and do the work for the musicians or the place, and they would let me in, and they would let me sing, and that's how it started. I started to do all these shows and these corporate gigs and everything else, and the first time he ever came to Madison Square Garden, I remember he looked up and said, like, "What? Like, this is crazy, Mike. This is crazy."
I am in this crazy life, and through these crazy times
he was the biggest part of my life, and he would come to he came with me on tour. Him and his little brother, my Uncle Butch, we called them the Sunshine Boys.
I bet much of your self-confidence comes from this beautiful grandpa. I love the duet you've done with Nelly Furtado, Portuguese-Canadian, and you sang, "Tell me quando. It's a delightful bossa nova version. Were you influenced by bossa nova?
Jobim was not, I wouldn't just say an influence, I'd say a massive influence on my life. And still, on every record I'll always have one or some ode to Brazilian music. I love it. I mean, I remember when I had done Eric Clapton, the song "You Look Wonderful Tonight," and I remember I said to my producer Umberto, I said, "Listen, this is a bossa nova. This needs to be authentic." And I said, "What do I do?" And he said, "Mike, there's only one thing to do." He said, "We need to call Ivan Lins." And I said, "Okay, you know." And he called me three or 4 days later, Ivan, and he said, like, "Mike, I'm so happy to do this." I was so excited. And it turned out to be one of the most beautiful. I love that song. And it's funny because at the time when I sang it with Ivan, he kept using the word linda, and I kept laughing at David. I said, "Is he making fun of you because of David's wife was Linda?" And of course, later I would learn that it's beautiful. He wasn't making fun of David's wife at all.